Hello, and a warm welcome to the virtual open day for the Lincoln School of Architecture and the Built Environment. My name's Stephen Pretlove, and I'm the head of school. The Lincoln School of Architecture and the Built Environment is one of 6 schools in the College of Arts, and they include schools of design, English and journalism, film and media, fine and performing arts, and history and heritage. We are a college which has a very rich variation of arts subjects, and we're very integrated and embedded with each other. Our school has a very focused series of built environment programs, including programs in architecture, which are validated by the RIBA and prescribed by the ARB. That is at undergraduate and postgraduate level and professional practice level. We also have undergraduate and postgraduate programs in construction science and management, including an opportunity to study PhD in this subject. We also have an undergraduate program in architectural science and technology, PhD program in architecture, and we have an unvalidated and unprescribed architecture program, the BA in architecture, which we deliver at a partner institution in Hong Kong, and we have some of these students here in Lincoln. Our school currently has just under 300 students, and we employ 21 members of staff. That gives us a staff to student ratio of 14.2, and that number more or less represents a typical studio size. So if you study architecture with us, you would be sitting in a studio group of 14 students with a member of dedicated staff being your studio tutor. Our school is very proud of the very broad range of nationalities of our staff. We have staff in our school from Europe, from Africa, from the Middle East, from Asia, and from Australasia. And so we have a very rich, multicultural, multinational group of staff delivering our programs. We were ranked as the 13th school in the UK out of 52 in the Good University Guide 2020, published by The Guardian in June 2019. We have very good employment statistics, and in the DLHE report published in 2018, more than 90% of our graduates got work within their discipline within 6 months of graduating from one of our programs. Being a school that offers programs that relate to professional practice means that the vast majority of our programs are professionally validated. The Part 1, Part 2 and Part 3 architecture programs in our school were validated by the Royal Institute of British Architects in 2017 for a 5-year period without conditions. And those programs are also prescribed by the Architects Registration Board, which enables students who complete those 3 programs to become legally registered as an architect. We also have full accreditation of our construction programs, both undergraduate and postgraduate, by the Chartered Institute of Building. And we're currently looking at getting full accreditation from the Chartered Institute of Architectural Technologists for our undergraduate program in architectural science and technology. The school has very strong links with industry. It has its own professional advisory board, which enables us to discuss with practice what skills and knowledge our students need to be working within the built environment and within the architectural world when they graduate. The school has a number of dedicated facilities. We share a comprehensive workshop within our building with other courses, with other programs and other schools within the college. We have comprehensive dedicated studio space for undergraduate and postgraduate students. We have dedicated school CAD labs, which have the appropriate hardware and software that our students require in their studies. And we have environmental science laboratories, which have a whole host of environmental measuring devices and equipment that enable our students to carry out their projects effectively. We are very, very aware that the built environment is a rapidly developing industry, a rapidly developing sector where innovations are key. And we design our programs so that they have curriculums that reflect this fast-moving world that we are all operating in. These include things like two-dimensional and three-dimensional digital modeling. They include digital surveying, drone technology, robotics, 3D printing, off-site fabrication, and advances in material technology. And as a school, we pride ourselves in delivering programs that keep on top of all these developing innovations. Our BArch in architecture can be studied on a 3-year full-time program or 5 years part-time, and it is a program that is designed around the responsibilities of an architect from strategic definition of a project through to that project being completed, handover, and the building being occupied. Within each year of our program, a number of knowledge and skills are developed, which I won't go into here, but we can talk about at a later stage, which are key to this program. We consider the program to be very grounded in the sense that graduates of the program will immediately offer something very useful to practice. We pride ourselves on technology and science. In addition to the artistic side of architecture, we spend a great deal of time looking at technology, model making, and thinking through making. Our undergraduate program in construction science and management is also a 3-year full-time program or 5 years part-time. We have developed this program and designed it around the Chartered Institute of Building educational framework. It has also been developed in collaboration with our professional advisory board. And what makes this program stand out from other constructions programs in the country is that we believe going forwards that graduates need an equal understanding of the science and technology that make buildings work, as in an understanding of the management of the construction process. The program has a number of core themes across the program in terms of science and technology, ICT and management, but it also has some supplementary themes that are dealt with through the professional institutions, and we also get students to study areas such as law, finance, health and safety, and surveying, among others. The undergraduate program in architectural science and technology shares a lot in common with the construction program, and many of the modules in this program are shared in the sense that they're taught to architectural technologists in the same classroom as construction management students. It can be studied 3 years full-time and or 5 years part-time. The architectural technologist is an increasingly important role in the architectural sector. Technologists are those designers who specialize in the technology of architecture. They're often the digital lead in a practice, and they also have strong leadership and project management skills for developing for building developments. The core themes are similar to the construction program in that they study construction science and technology and ICT, but students on the architectural science and technology program also carry out design studios which focus on science and technology. In addition to that, of course, they also study supplementary areas such as law, finance, health and safety, and context. You can find out a great deal more about the school and the programs that we run on our school web pages. But in addition to that, I and 1 or 2 other members of staff in the school will be available on the UniBuddy website to answer any questions or any queries that you have about the school or any of our programs. And in addition, if you'd like to have a conversation with me or any of my members of staff, we are very happy to call you back this afternoon if you need to. Thank you very much for listening to me, and I look forward very much to having conversations with you later on this afternoon. Thank you.